are good to start. Okay, so hello family, hello fam, hello my business rant family. Welcome to another sweet, superb, lovely episode on business rant. Okay, it is nice having you back here to our new viewers. Welcome to this warm, lovely, and amazing family. And to our returning viewers, thank you so much. Oshegon, you guys are the best. Okay, I can see you people following me on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. Jeff, welcome online. Henry, you're all welcome. I can see you. So I can feel you following me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. You guys have been so supportive. I really value you, okay? I don't take you for granted one bit, okay? So I just want to specially welcome our subscribers both on YouTube and our returning subscribers. So this lecture is going to be deep because I'm going to be putting this video on YouTube after we are done, so that for those people that are very busy, they can always go back to the replay. Okay, today we are looking at the basics of mini importation business. Why did I choose this topic? 3 days ago, I did like a kind of survey. I was asking which routes will most of my subscriber want to take. Would you want to work for somebody, or you want to do business? And the second follow-up question was, what has been your challenges? And I wouldn't say I was so shocked when I saw most people talking about capital. Okay, truly, so many people want to go through the entrepreneurship route, but they are constrained with capital. Okay, almost all the comment there is capital. I think just only few persons talked about mentorship. Okay, so I decided to do this video, okay, because basically, as you know, I'm into importation and exportation. Okay, I would have really loved to promote exportation in my group, so that to boost the GDP of Nigeria and to promote surplus balance of trade instead of deficit, which usually importation costs. But because of what I got on my Facebook, capital, I can't be talking about exportation, because exportation to some extent is still capital intensive. Okay, but knowing fully well that importation can really take most of you from zero level to hero, okay, with little capital. I don't come here give you what I see on Facebook. I come here and teach you what I do. I am a hustler from birth, okay. For many people that know my story, they will tell you, I can't tell you I started trading from when I was 1 year or 2 years. No, like all my life, I have been on the street. I am a strong hustler. So I can relate when people talk about capital. I can relate when people talk about Nigerian hardship. I can relate when you are talking about sending message to that uncle and is busy in your line. I can relate when you are talking to a friend about giving you money before you start. That person is already telling you, I want to tell you something. Oh, hey, even me too, the kind of problem I get. Just so that you don't tell them your problem. So I can feel the pains of ordinary Nigeria, because even me too, I am ordinary Nigeria. The same way they hook una and they hook me. So I have been hustling from the street. I know what it is firsthand. Like, I don't need paper. Paper can be deceptive. I know what it is. In Kakuri, you say gwari. I know the problem, gwari, okay? So I decided to do mini importation. Why did I choose mini importation? I have seen the tendency of how this can take so many people from poverty, even though I would have loved to promote exportation. But I'm talking about poverty. Abject poverty. When you look around you everywhere in this country, it's poverty, hardship. So let's begin to talk about survival first before we now start talking about, okay, we have been doing importation, can we transfer that money and do more of exportation, just so that we don't mortgage the future generation, or just so that we don't end up having a whole lot of deficit balance of trade in our import and export record. Okay, but right now, because we are talking about survival, we are talking about importation. So the basics of importation, today I'm just going to be giving you 10 rules. Should I say rules? No, 10 commandments that when you follow in importation, you are sure to make something. Most often than not, I have seen people trying to do importation, but they are not patient enough to start small. Even those that are patient enough to start small, when they get profits, they blow it off. They say, I don't blow, I don't hammer. You know what hammer anything? You know what even start? Okay, even me where they are, no fit tell you say I don't hammer. So you just make small thing and you blow it up and you say you don't blow. You don't blow anything. That is, you are deceiving yourself. Okay, so today I'm going to be giving 10 commandments of mini importation. So today is going to be the what you are supposed to do. Then maybe subsequent class we talk about the how. Most times my master class I talked about the how, because during the master class, it's not something that I can do like just a live stream. I go details. I bring my friends from China, my friend that is a shipper. I bring my friend that is an agent. They take you one-on-one. Any pain point that you have, they answer your question. But right now we are going to be talking about what should you do if you want to go into mini importation, or what are the basics? What do you need to have if you want to go into mini importation? I'm going to be giving you the 10. Phil, welcome. This is one of my students. So Phil can tell you how the class is. The class is detailed, right, Phil? So I'm going to be giving you the basics of what you need. Then you reassess yourself. If it's something that you want to do, then you can pay for the importation class, okay? Don't let the money deceive you. I usually put it free, but I noticed that once you don't have something to tie people down, they don't value it. That is why you can imagine the kind of things I teach in the mini importation group is not something I collect 10,000, but I really want as many people that can get it right to get it right. I said I will always say it today to tomorrow. I am doing exportation now, but importation made me. Okay, I started importing tiny things, and right now I do a lot of exportation than importation. But importation have the capacity to take so many people from where they are now because of capital issue. So without further ado, let me jump into the 10 commandments of mini importation. So I will just run it down, then I will explain it one by one. Number one, I say you must have a mobile phone or a laptop or a desktop. That is one. You can see on your screen, I've listed it. Then number two, you must have a secure internet connection, be it MTN, be it Glo, be it whatever the provider is. You must have an internet connection. Then number three, you must have your ATM with you, because that is what you will use in paying the cash. So be it Zenith, GTB, Stanbic IBTC, FCMB, an ATM is an ATM. You must have an ATM. Then number four, you must have a startup capital. Okay, I could remember when I used 20,000 naira to buy some small thing just because I want to test my leg on the water. I'm not, because I have suffered. This lady have suffered. So I'm not this type that you tell me business, I just pour business. Most time, even if I have, I want to test it. I want to be sure that I'm not going to throw my money away. Okay, so those days I can use 20,000 naira to import something, but Nigeria of those days is not Nigeria of today, because the rate of dollar compared to when dollar was 200 and something, and now it has doubled to 400 and something. So instead of me telling you 2025, so let's double it a little and say 50,000 naira realistically, so that you can start importing some tiny thing like this baby hair that most ladies they use in salon, or eyelashes. Some of those things, they are very light, so you can import a lot, and it will never weigh 1 kg. Okay, so let's have a startup capital of like 50,000 naira. Let's have our email address, because you need your email address to register in Alibaba before you proceed. That is number 5. Number 6, let's have a Facebook account. With that Facebook account, you can now open a page where you can run paid adverts and target the exact people that you are looking for. Let's say you are importing children potty what training pole. Don't tell what about, so I don't remember all this thing. You can say you're importing pole for children, and you can target parents that have children between the age of 0 to 3. Okay, you can only do that with your page profile on Facebook. You need to have a secure source to get your things online. We have scammers, I said it. You will look at Nigeria 419, say Nigeria they are 419 too much. Nigeria don't know too much. Nigeria on a child's play. Now when they do you 419 for dollars, you go know say Nigeria still they learn. So you need to have a reliable courier service. Then you need to have your marketing strategy. How do you intend to be selling this thing? Is it through Facebook or through offline? Okay. In as much as I would teach you people Facebook, offline is still good depending on the product. I tell you, when I started my importation fully, I was doing offline. Gwari. This lady can be local. I will carry paper, A4. I will write letter to the principal, telling them I want to be supplying them socks. Okay, so I will discuss that one. Then the number 10 is putting back your profit. If you have made profit, you put it back so that you can grow and import more. Because the secret about importation is the more you import, the lesser you get the product. Okay, but as you are starting small, you are not likely to be making big profit because you are starting small. In terms of economic of scale, you may not be doing too well. But should that make you fold your hands and say you have big money? No, you don't do that. You grow slowly and make sure that you're able to cover the volume that you're supposed to. Because when you go to Alibaba, for example, they'll tell you if you're ordering 10 pieces, you pay, for example, 500 naira. If you are ordering 100 pieces, you pay, for example, 4 naira. Okay, but should you not say because you don't have 100 pieces, the money for 100 pieces, you stop? No, you start with that 10 pieces. Start making that tiny money. Start joining the money. Then before you know, you're already in the 100 pieces. So this 10 commandment, now take it deeply, one after the other. If you are getting value, please give me a thumbs up. Heart me now. Okay, so basically this is the introduction of the 10 things that once you have it and if you follow it, that is if you are really ready to work, you will definitely make it. If you don't make it, we go know say na your village people na they pursue you. Then we go carry ourselves go make them know say city people don't come. Okay, village people have local technology, city people have modern technology. When they judge, somebody must bow. Okay, so these are the 10 commandments of importation. Okay, for small holders, small people that have small capital to start with. That you have small capital doesn't mean you cannot do it. You can do it. I have done it. It has worked and it can never stop working. So we say number 1, you must have a mobile phone or laptop or desktop. It mustn't be a very big mobile phone. It can be a Techno, provided you can browse. It can be a paru, it can be a roko. It is irrelevant. The name is insignificant. Provided you can browse. What we are trying to say is that you can browse. Provided you can go to your browser, put Alibaba. Okay, I won't be giving you other websites like 1688 and the rest, because we are talking about people that are likely to start with 50,000 naira, nothing more, nothing less. So we are looking at Alibaba. Provided you have any phone, even the phone is iron and zinc they use to join it, and you can browse. The name is irrelevant. Okay, so you must have a phone. That is a sure banker. So either a phone, a laptop, or a desktop would do, but anything that will enable you to browse, that is what we are talking about. Then number 2, we talk about secure internet connection. Anything that will enable you to connect online, because apart from browsing, you still need it for your Facebook to sell. Okay, so anything that will allow you to browse. Okay, you must have a secure internet connection. Then your ATM. Why do we say you must have an ATM? When you register with Alibaba, you source for product. The issue of sourcing for product, usually I teach it in my master class because it is so in-depth and it's so detailed. It's not something I can teach online. Okay, for those of you that really want to, or better still, I even have a video on that on my YouTube channel, Omada Deborah. When you go to YouTube, Omada Deborah, you see how to source. Okay, so the issue of ATM, when you source, okay, and you ask the seller to help you with payment assurance. There's what they call payment assurance. I've taught my master student Phil, you know, payment assurance, right? So once you ask the seller to send you payment assurance, they will give you a link. Once you click the link, it will show you a place where you're supposed to put your ATM numbers, your password, and everything. Once you put your ATM, the Naira equivalent will be deducted from your account. Okay, that is why we say you must have an ATM. So without the ATM, you can't even go forward further. So this is a kind of like a commandment and a checklist for you to know before you know, okay, am I even ready? Am I qualified? Am I ready to really start this business as it is like right now? Okay, so you must have an ATM machine. Then you must have a startup capital of at least 50,000 naira. Okay, we know that the country is hard, but we must keep pushing ourselves. I'm not this type that takes no or story. Okay, I don't take stories. I'm a go-getter. Okay, because in this part of the world where we come from, it is very, very difficult to see somebody funding your business. Sometimes I see online, they'll tell you, go and collect loan and do this. I'm like, oh my God, when these people enter story, when they enter streets, like when you enter the real street, you will not know what is happening. If you have not entered the real streets, you will not know. It's very easy to say, go and collect loan, especially for women, it's even difficult. They will say, bring a house document. They will say, bring motor particular. They will say, bring land document. Don't forget that most of us, we are borrow use. Oga will just buy it, he will not put it in your name. They will not say, go and bring document, bring this, bring that, bring this. You don't even have. Even if you have, they will not say, go and bring guarantor, bring this, bring that. In fact, it will remain for them to tell you to go and bring your great-grandfather that you have not seen. You should bring his milk teeth. So, it is very difficult. I don't go that route. Okay? So that is why I say, what do you have? And what can we start? And let's go for there. Forget entitlement mentality. Forget that uncle. Let him be big. He's big for himself. Okay? Forget that friend. Let him be big. He's big for himself. You can't put your life on hold because somebody promised you. How long? This life that we don't even live up to 65, 70, 80 again. You now come and be waiting for somebody that is promising you that may never even answer you. So what do you have? What can you do with what you have? Okay? So that is why we say, okay, let's talk about 50,000 naira. At least even if you don't have, you can rally around on how to raise that 50,000 naira. Even if you don't know how to raise it, get your friends, even if it's 2, bring 25 to, even if it's 4, you people should join, come together. You can do something. It works. Okay, all the business, after I started importation, I started growing. All the business I have done so far, I have never financed that business and I have never gone to bank to borrow. Okay, you will see that when you started gradually and you are making money, your friends are making money, you guys are pulling resources. Before you know, the money becomes something very tangible. It works. When I go out for conference, people are looking for just ordinary networking. I'm looking for financial networking. I'm looking for people that have like minds like me. When I'm talking about, hey, babe, we need to buy trailer. The way this transport people, they make money from north to east. Now die. I beg, if all of us will raise 1 M, the 10 of us will make 10 million, will get 10 million for capital. It will make sense. And you have like minds that are thinking like that. I carry their number. I don't just go and collect number, not fill my phone with number of people that they will not add anything to my life. Okay, because I know where I came from. My father is not a $2. I don't have any relationship with Dangote. So if I keep deceiving myself, that is a gross, how do I speak it? That is the biggest deception I can do to myself. Okay, so let's think about how to start with 50,000 naira capital in doing this. For those of you that you don't have anything, try. It's not easy, but just try, because most times you push yourself and you push yourself and you push yourself. There is never a time where you just say everything will be given to you and everything will work. Nothing has been given to me my whole life. Nothing. I stretch myself and grab it by force. Maybe I make a tow away. I stretch and I grab it. Nothing has been handed over to me. Say, Debbie, take. Okay, so this 50,000, just try. No matter what, whether it's savings, whether it's family, whether it's friend, try. Then you can start mini importation. How do you start with 50,000 naira? That is a very good question I would expect somebody to ask me, because usually we are talking about 50,000. So I'm not going to be telling you let's go and be shopping from 1688 or other platform, because it will not work. I won't come and deceive. It will not work. 50,000 is not, it will not work. Usually it's volumes that count there. So with Alibaba, don't go and think of AliExpress. So AliExpress is retail store, just like you have Konga and Jumia. They will make all the profit on your head. But with Alibaba, 50,000 naira. How do you start with 50,000 naira? Let's begin to think about this. Look at your area. It is very difficult for somebody to tell you, start importing comb, start importing socks, start importing kureshi, start importing this. It is very difficult. Usually, where you are staying will be the determinant of what you are going to import. Okay, I may be talking about socks. I may be telling you about socks. Socks may not work for you. Okay, why did I say socks in my own case? Because I'm a young mother. Okay, I have 4 children and they are going to school. I see that almost all of us mothers, we are looking for the same thing. I'm looking for quality socks. Mommy Dumebi is looking for quality socks. Mommy Emmanuel is looking for quality socks. Mommy Matthias is looking for quality socks. Everybody is a common problem. And something just clicked on my head. Oh boy, what if you import socks? These people go buy you and I die. And I just started importing tiny socks with just my phone. I'll go to Alibaba, I will import small. Usually it will take like between 3,500 naira to 4,000 to ship a kg for like about 4 weeks. Okay, so and a kg, picture it, a kg is like the weight of 1 laptop. If you carry 1 laptop, that's the perfect example. A laptop, that is the weight of a kg. Okay, so the amount of socks that you will use that will equal to that weight, okay, that is 1 kg. Okay, let's assume you are budgeting between 3,500 to 5,000 naira for your shipping. With your 45,000, you can import some things, okay, like maybe socks. It all depends on where you are. For example, if you are in Aba, okay, you know that people sew a lot in Aba. You can begin to think about something like how do you call it, this thread, this thread that you used to sew. Okay, how many of that thread you think you will import that will be up to 2 kg? Okay, and when you bring it to Aba, you sell it to, you have so many people sewing. Okay, so you can easily sell it. Or let's say you are working in you are in Game Village, or maybe in Abuja, maybe you are in Banex, you are into phone repairs, or you know all those people that are repairing phone. You know people phones spoil every day. Is that somebody's screen is bad, the charging point is not working, the person needs to flash, the person needs to do this, and then you ask yourself, okay, what if I start bringing screen of what are the popular phone? You may not have money to do iPhone, but you can think of maybe Techno and Samsung. What if I start bringing screen? What if I start bringing charging port? Okay, then already you have a market in that area. But if you are a mother, you can think about socks, you can think about children's school things, especially now that school will be going on holiday and they'll be coming back like September, back to school. You can think about school bags, okay, but you cannot think about school bag with 50,000 naira. Let's think about things, practical things that 50,000 will work. Okay, if you're a woman, you are connected to all those people that are into that have beauty shop and all that. You can think about eyelash. Okay, how many eyelash do you think you will bring in this country that will be up to 2 kg? You will bring, you go full, you go tire. Okay, so you can think about eyelash. You can think about all this raining baby hair. You see people fix something and you see them have like this kind of virgin baby hair. Is a kill. Now people are looking for it in the market. If you have that kind of friends, you can approach them and say, babe, I get the way why we bring this thing cheap for you. Okay, so you can begin to, so it is very difficult for somebody to say this is what you will import. Look around you. What are people looking for? Can your 50,000 do it? Then you carry your phone. It's not difficult. Carry your phone. Once you have that phone, you have internet, go to www.alibaba.com. Open your browser and search for all those things. Compare the price with what they are selling. If you have compared the price and you notice that it is cheaper to bring it, okay, you notice that it is cheaper to bring it than what they are selling here, then you cannot even join the masterclass. Don't join the masterclass here. I'm not really interested in the money. I'm interested in you succeeding. Just do your first-hand survey. Think of something in your area. Are you in a bar? Do people that are sewing, how much are they buying thread? You may notice that they are buying it with maybe 15 naira, and you discover that you are getting it in Alibaba in maybe with less than 1 naira. You know that there is a market already. You have the market and you have the advantage of the price. Then you can now go to Alibaba and look at the cost and use this idea of this between 5,000 naira. I say you should budget for shipping for 1 kg and weigh yourself with this 5,000. With this money I'm buying this thread, if I bring it, how much will it cost? Will I make money? If yes, then you can join the masterclass. Or better still, if you have time, you can go through the YouTube, pick the videos that are important to you. Then you can begin to import. So look around you. What are these things that people are looking for? For me, I know socks is a kill anytime, any day. Okay, I started with socks with my fellow mothers, my children, classmates, their mom. Before you know, and now see money dey sweet, okay? Money no dey do anybody. Before you know, my brain started calculating. That was why I told you you need a market strategy. My brain started calculating how many socks, because if I make 500 naira per each of the socks I bring. So how many socks do I need to bring to make the amount I need to make? I realized there was a time I gave myself a goal of 10 million naira. And I said, for me to make this 10 million naira, I need to sell 20,000 socks. True, realistically, me and you know, I can't sell 20,000 socks one-on-one, sell here. I die. It will take eternity. So I changed my strategy. I started approaching school. I said, all I needed was just 20 schools to buy 1,000 socks. That is my 10 million. And what did I do? I started writing letter. Hi ma'am, this, that. I sell socks at a very cheap rate, quality. I sent so many letters. In fact, when I will send 20, maybe only one will reply. I will send, that is determination, my dear. If you want to hustle, you must put your mind 100%. I will not tell you it's easy. I will send letter, maybe only one will reply. When that one replies, okay, I have one. When one reply, I have one. When I have almost 20 people that reply to that message, my 10 million done. Do you understand? Those 20 school, funny enough, when my budget was at least to sell 1,000 socks to each of the school. But before you know, some are even ordering more than the 1,000. Okay, so I order for these socks and I take it to that school. But I didn't just start like that. I started gradually with the mothers of my children friends. Okay, I started like that. Before you know, I'll put the profit and I start thinking deep. How do I sell more? So you need to start first. Okay, so what is it? The question, the assignment tonight is, look at your area. What is it that people are buying always? How much are they buying? Carry your phone, search the price at Alibaba, add 5,000 naira for 1 kg. How much will it amount to? Is it the same price with what they are buying? If it's the same price, leave it. If it's very cheap, approach those people. Then let's start having our conversation from there. Okay, so I was talking about businesses, how you can start with 50,000 naira. I think we have done justice to that, but if I have not, leave your comment on the comment section so that I can answer all the questions. Okay, so we talk about email address. You can't do this without an email address, because before you to register with, when you go to Alibaba, you see sign up. For you to sign up, you need an email address, so you must have an email address. Okay, if you are having value, please bash that like button. Let me feel you that you're having value on what I am saying. Okay, so the number 6 on our list is going to be having a Facebook account and a page. I think I'll have to do a video especially for this. This is a big course. Okay, you need a Facebook account. In fact, I don't need to tell you you need a Facebook account, because for you to be on live here, you already have a Facebook account. So you need to open a page inside your Facebook account. What can you do with this page? Okay, the essence of the page is for you to use it for business purpose. You cannot use your normal Facebook account for business purpose, like maybe your profile, you started putting things that you are selling and all that. It will not work, okay? Because even Facebook will not push it. The Facebook will not push it for you. Facebook will not come Nigeria to come Cambridge. They are here to make money. So you must run adverts, okay? But I can teach you ways that you don't really need to spend a lot on advert and you will still get value for your money. Okay, so if you think you'll be putting it on your profile, you'll be making money, not lie, big lie. Facebook no dey come. Mark Zuckerberg didn't come here to come and Cambridge. Okay, one Anambra woman said Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know what that means. Nigeria, sha. So Mark Zuckerberg didn't come here to come and Cambridge. So you must advertise, but you can get small money. Like I have a children park. Usually when I want to throw party, I use as low as 1,000 naira. Let it be 1,000. The last time I used $1 to just announce to my people that I'm doing a Facebook advert. So because I'm not looking for anything special, it's just to bring it to their face to know that okay, I'm back to business. $1 is like, it's less than 500 naira. Okay, so let's, with what you have, little, I'm this kind of person. I ask myself, with what I have, what can I start with? So you need a Facebook page. Depend on what you are bringing. For example, if you are bringing let's say you are bringing hair, let me not say hair is too rampant. Let's say you are bringing eyelash and all those baby hair, and maybe all those baby hair and eyelash. So you have your Facebook page. It will enable you to target, for example, maybe the beauty shops in Abuja. Okay, because you know you are doing eyelash, somebody may want to buy eyelash of maybe, I don't know how much they sell it, and you know, ship, if you want to start doing interstate from here to Lagos, and you're selling one, it's not going to be possible. It will allow you to niche down on your locality. Okay, for example, I'm selling eyelash and I just want them to come and pick it. I don't want to bother with shipping costs and all that. I can just say, okay, I want to, if I'm in let's say Abuja, I'll say I want to target Abuja. Then if I can say I want to target Life Camp Abuja, probably because my house is in Life Camp, and people can come and be picking from me directly. It can even enable you to know the kind of interest, your customer persona, okay, who they are, where they are, what they enjoy doing, what they enjoy watching, the kind of interest they have. So it will enable you to target the exact customer. For example, I'm doing spices. I may say, okay, I want to target all the supermarkets in Abuja. Okay, so it will enable you to target the exact customer you need. So you definitely need a page book if we are looking at that 50,000 naira, because we cannot be talking about other form of advert which may be too expensive for you. I can't tell you to go and meet Ahmed in every morning show to advertise on radio. I can't tell you to go to TV. I can't tell you to go to newspaper. But Facebook is a sure way. With your Facebook page, you can bring in something today and we'll show you how to advertise using very small money, and so that it will get to the face of those people that really need that thing. So we are done with the Facebook account and page. Then we say you need a secure source to get things online. Okay, like I said, said, this Oyibo, their 419 pass our own. When they do you 419 in dollars, you go quick. Their 419 is not in naira. At least when they dupe you in naira, you can still bounce back. Okay, so usually in my master class, I teach on how to choose suppliers. Even in my YouTube video, I have some video on how you can choose supplier, what things that you are supposed to know before you pick supplier. For example, in Alibaba, most of their suppliers that are verified cannot dupe you. What does it mean for Alibaba to verify a supplier? It means Alibaba will go to the place that the supplier say they have factory. They will see for their eyes that that supplier is actually doing what he said he's doing. He has a factory on ground, he has workers, everything is on ground before they will take verifier. So a supplier cannot buy verifier. Okay, so because even when you go to Alibaba, people sell from different places in Alibaba. So some people will tell me, please, can you teach me mini importation from Turkey? Can you teach me mini importation from India? You don't need India, Turkey. Everybody's in Alibaba. All the people that sell clothes in Turkey, they are selling in Alibaba. Indian people are selling, even people from Aba, they are selling things in Alibaba. Nigerians are selling things in Alibaba. So it doesn't make sense to me that, for example, I'm not saying Aba things are bad, like I said, but it will be very painful that you want to buy something from China. You now travel all the way to China and now go and buy something made in Aba to China, when you can just go to Aba here and buy. You don't need to spend shipping costs. I don't know if you understand. Okay, so I don't like that is it. So, but when you want to buy from Chinese and you click on verified supplier, you tick that button, only suppliers that Alibaba have verified will be the ones that will show. Okay, these are some of the way you choose secure source of getting things online. And if you want to know more, please join the masterclass. It's not too much. This is something that will help you for life. Okay, I remember when I was doing my when I was learning my own, it would help you for life. It's not as if you learn it today and you learn it tomorrow. So I just gave you just one way to check supplier. Another way, because you don't even need, like I said, another way that you can check supplier is if you check any supplier that have a gold sign, a gold supplier, you know that this person, Alibaba, are giving them gold sign. Alibaba is not somebody that the man has made name for himself. It's not somebody that somebody come and buy gold seller or buy verified supplier. So you can check gold seller, you can check verified supplier. But if you need more, please go for the master class. That is why it's called master class. It is so intense. It is so deep. Okay, and after that you get a mentoring section one by one, because it's just a 2 days class where the lady from China comes to talk to you one-on-one, after which 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, you are still in a WhatsApp group. Any question along the line that you have, they will attend to you. So it's a whole long process. Okay, so it's not something that you just learn now, but I will try to tell you, for those of you that are very sharp to capture, check on verified supplier, check on gold seller. Okay, these are the way that you can knock out people that are claiming that they are Chinese. Okay, then the next on our list, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are number 8. Number 8, we say get a reliable courier service, especially for those of you that want to be doing delivery. Okay, and you know one thing in Nigeria, trust is the big problem. Okay, people will not buy from you when you say pay your money. Just pay me first. Okay, why will I pay you first? With the count for one, what they do for Nigeria, every time you pay somebody the money, you not get your goods, your money is gone. Okay, so if you get a reliable courier service, okay, you can do payment on delivery. For example, I can put something on my Facebook page and somebody will be like, oh my God, this is fine, I want it. And I will like, don't worry, let me send it to you. Once you see it, you pay. Okay, because even you too, you are not out there to deceive the person. Okay, for example, you can start doing pajamas. Okay, online, you can start doing pajamas, and somebody sees the pajamas, and the person really wants to buy, but the person is scared, like, hope say this one will be another 419, and you tell the person, okay, you can order, and you pay during delivery. What your courier service will do is they'll take it to that person, and the person will pay the money as he's receiving it, like trade by barter. Okay, some of the courier company you can use, like Courier Plus. Korea Plus, they are very good with that, even though they are a little bit slow for my liking. The people that are very fast is God is good. God is good. They are very, very good. In fact, they can even come to your house, pick it for you, take it to that person, collect the money and supply the distance. So I think after every week or month, you people will agree on when you collect your money. So get a reliable courier service. Then the number 9 is your market strategy. I gave you an example that me, I can be very local. I was writing later, okay? Your market strategy may be Facebook page advertising. You can say, okay, every month I will run an advert of 5,000 naira or 3,000 naira, okay, and I intend to sell at least so quantity of this product so that I can make so amount. You must have a strategy. If not, you just be doing, you'll be losing money, you will not know. But me particularly, the offline works for me. For example, I need to sell 20,000 socks and make 500 naira gain to make 10 million. That is my strategy. Like my head sometimes, I'm not too good with calculation and the rest. That was why I ran away from math. But I know that once I am able to supply 20,000 socks to school, to 20 schools that will buy 1,000 socks, I will make 10 million. So every other one is Jara, but this is my strategy. So you need to have a strategy. Your strategy may be you meet somebody in a bar that is already using that trade very well, and you tell the person, see, every month I will supply this for you, and this is the amount I'll be making. So when you get that kind of people, 10, you have developed your strategy on how you are making money. Your own may be an aboki in the market that is selling charger. You will say, okay, all this aboki, by the time I give them 100 charger, I should be able to make AYZ. Okay? So you must have a strategy. Then the last one is putting back the profit so that you can grow. Because you are starting with 50,000 naira, you should know that the profit is going to be small at the initial stage. And if you start eating the money because you just felt, okay, I know how to import now. If I eat this profit, I will save the next one. It's an attitude. Once you eat the first one, what is going to stop you from eating the second one? What is even going to stop you from eating the third one? Then you will never grow. Okay, so it is discipline. Like you just put it in your mind that, okay, I'm starting small, but I want to be like in 5 years time, or in 2 years time, or in 1 year time, I want to be able to import container so that they will not be charging me 5,000 naira per kg. So everything I make, even if it's 5,000 naira, I'm going to discipline myself and put it back. So as you are doing that, you find out that the more you are buying, the cheaper your product is. For example, you are importing socks and you are getting the socks at the rate of 300 naira because you are buying just 100 socks. Then when you are buying 500 socks, the seller will reduce it to 200 naira. Then when you are buying like 10,000 socks, the seller will maybe reduce it to 150 or thereabout. So the more you buy, the more your this thing will reduce, and the more your shipping cost will reduce. So you now find out that you are making more profit. So maybe before, when you bring socks, the cost of the socks is maybe 500 naira, and you are selling the socks for 750. You are making 250. But when you start bringing more like me, maybe the cost of the socks and everything is 250 naira, and you're making 500. So you see that your profit has increased. So you must pull back the fund back into the business. So these are the 10 commandments if you really want to start importation business from where you are, without waiting for any uncle to come and loan you money, or waiting for Nigerian government to come and borrow you money. You know they work. Start with what you have and grow from there. Thank you so much, and we have come to the end of this lecture. So if this means a lot to you, please give me a badge. Thank you. So I want to welcome comment, appreciation, questions, concern, pain. I'm just going to take the next 5 minutes to run through this. So your appreciation, your complaint, your reaction, your pain, your concern, your fear, spill it out. Let's trash it now. Okay, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do even more. Okay, some of you have more network than I do. Some of you will have more knowledge when it comes to social media than I do. So you can do it. Truly believe me. Trust me, you can do it. So let's take the question. Nathaniel, thank you so much. Thank you. Phil, yes, the master class is fully loaded. Okay, Phil, you are giving testimony of the master class. Phil, you need to do a video and give a real testimony of what you think about the master class. Okay, Linda, thank you, dear. So, do we have any question? Is there anything particularly that you would want me to address if you really want to do this business? Is there anything that you're concerned about, or is there anything that is holding you back, that's making you feel you can't do it? Kenny, thank you. Okay, Phil, please, I need testimonies. I need testimony. You know, Nigeria, we believe in testimonies, testimonials. Okay. Oga Didi, thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate. Ma, thank you. Okay, you say you missed the Alibaba Connect. Had to do something sharply, but I'm back. Please run it through. Okay, I talked about carrying your phone, an enabling phone. Go to Alibaba. Just within your locality, look for what is moving. What are they buying? What is the thing selling easily? Okay, then ask for the price. Then go to Alibaba, www.alibaba.com. Impute that thing into the network. For example, you say blender, then you can put the name of the blender. Maybe you say Kenwood so blender, and you know how the kg will be. Usually, because we are talking about 50,000, let's try to limit ourselves to 1 kg, 2 kg. Then you try to budget like 5,000 naira for the shipping cost for between 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, then you check the price and check the market price. If the price are the same thing, leave it. That is not a market for you. But if there's a sharp difference between the price, you cannot approach these people and say, see, this thing that you're buying, I can even bring quality one cheaper for you. Would you mind if I bring it? You have started a conversation. Okay, so that was when I mentioned the Alibaba. Okay, so Kenny, you say, when is your next master class? My next master class is coming on the 24th and 25th. Okay, I'm going to be sharing the banner this evening because I'm supposed to put it up this evening, but the master class is going to be 25th to 24th. So I run a master class every month's end, after which we put them in the WhatsApp group for a lifetime mentoring. Okay, so during the master class, the lady comes from China. She's a shipping agent. She tells you everything about shipping, tells you everything about agent. We can even give you agent. We can give you shipper, depending on the one that is convenient for you. Then you are in that group. Anytime you have a problem, because we assume that immediately after the class, we encourage students to start immediately. The last one we just did, which field is a member of that class, 3 persons have already ordered something online. So when you start ordering, you start seeing some things that you did not ask during the class and you have challenge. You come back to that group and you ask, and you definitely get your answer immediately. That is how you learn. Before you know, you become a guru or a guru in that field. Okay, so it used to be we add them on Telegram, but right now we are thinking of bringing them to WhatsApp. Why they put them on Telegram? Just because so that people will not start getting different people number. But we want to assume for you to have reached that level, or that go through all those classes and the rest, we are all family, so we shouldn't be scared of having our self numbers at that point in time. So we want to move them to WhatsApp group now. Okay, so do we still have any other question? Kenny, hope I've answered your question. Uma, do we have any question from you? Phil. Okay, we'll be starting our exportation class, because we want to do this first, because exportation is a little bit capital intensive. I can't tell you I can't tell you how you can start exportation with 50,000 naira, but we are looking at how to start mini exportation. Okay, that is the lowest way you can start exportation. Okay, so we'll come up with that class, but for now we are doing mini importation. Okay, for those people that want to import. And if you know that you are more than this, you have more than 50,000, you want to go big, you can chat me after the class, we can talk more. But for this class, we want to focus on people that have 50,000 naira and how they can start instead of procrastinating, because right now there is no job. Even people that have job, they have been slashing salaries up, right and center. Even people that they don't slash their salary, your salary before cannot buy you what you used to eat before. Okay, for example, you are budgeting 50,000 or 100,000 for feeding before. That 50,000, 100,000 cannot buy the same thing now. Before, egg used to be 750 naira in the market. Now egg is 1,600 naira in the market. Irish potato used to be 500, 700. Now Irish potato is like 2,000 plus in the market. Tomatoes. So you need other source of income. That is just the truth. Even if you are working or you are doing business before. And if you are not working or you are not doing business, you need a livelihood. Okay, so this is for people that have just 50,000. They are thinking of what to do. This is what you can do. And if you are disciplined, you will grow from there. Okay, so do we have more questions? If we don't have, so that I can just quickly wind up this class. Kenny, do we have more questions from you? Ma, do you have question? Oga Didi, is there any question you want me to address? Phil, Linda, bring it up. Nathaniel, Barriat, Abdul, James, Tonya, any question? Ibrahim, Ferdinand, any question so that we address? Alicia, Jeff, I'm waiting for your question so that we can take this question, because it's not everybody that may be able to join the master class. I'm here to take all your questions. Salome, you missed my teaching. Don't worry. This video is going to be up very soon, so you can watch the replay. So we are okay. Salome, I'm going to watch the replay. I miss your teaching. Okay, thank you so much. We have come to the end of this class. Okay, I'm going to be doing both importation class and exportation class. So if you have interest on exportation, watch out on our exportation series. I'm going to be starting as little as commodity trading, because you can't know anything about exportation once you have not mastered the art of commodity trading in Nigeria. Like, what are the type of products we have that people are dying for? When are they grown? When can you buy cheap? What are their seasons? How they can get spoiled? How you can make money from it? So we're going to be starting a series on exportation, and trust me, we have products in Nigeria that people will kill themselves from. Recently, the government of Netherlands is sponsoring ginger project because they know that Nigerian ginger is the best. But because Nigerian farmers, they don't have the technical know-how on how to process ginger, the government of Netherlands paid for a project just to come and teach these people, okay, on how to process the ginger up to their level, just so that after they have taught you, they have paid for all your trainings, they have taken you to Netherlands to meet buyers, then they now introduce you to their buyers, okay? And I'm happy to be one of the people selected. So we are starting our training tomorrow. The training is going to be in Abuja, from Abuja to Lagos, from Lagos to Netherlands, and it is paid and sponsored by the Netherlands government, okay? So these are some of the opportunity in our commodities. So we're going to start a training on exportation, but we start with commodities. What are the closest commodity to you? But for this class, it is just importation business. So if we don't have any question, we just close up the group. And if you are interested in importation, please leave the comments so that I can clearly segment those that are into, those that wanted importation and those that want exportation. Thank you so much for spending this beautiful evening with me, and I'm so happy to be with you tonight. I hope to see you soon, and I'm going to be leaving the information on my Facebook page. Thank you and have a great evening. Bye.